I saw someone post on Twitter a cursor offer, a tab button thing. It looks cool. I hope, and I've answered my own question here. I hope this is a working tab button. It's basically a macro button, which is so cool. And even got a removal tool here for the keycaps. It looks so good. I want to buy this. I want to buy it. However, it's a reward for a certain amount of token usage using Cursor. Hang on. I'm here like busting my balls, not busting my balls, but I'm here promoting low context. We don't want to use loads of tokens. We want to get our context size down. We don't want to be just, including every single file in our code base in every single request that we ever do. If you're talking about a specific file, mention that file that you saw me do earlier when we're talking about tray, bring our context size down. Yet, at first glance, because we're about to go into it, Cursor are rewarding people for using up loads of tokens. And that was my monkey brain kind of going off on one there. And then I was like, hang on. This is actually really smart, and really it's one of those things where they've really thought about this award. They're not rewarding for bad behavior. They're actually rewarding for really good behavior. I can't express how perfect I think this award is. Let me explain. This is a tab completion. Autocomplete is done through manual coding. It's not achieved through the agentic, thing, the agentic feature of Cursor. So it's not rewarding people for just vibe coding and just, writing a prompt and eating up loads of context or whatever. It's rewarding those who are in the actual files themselves, where, as far as I'm aware, autocomplete is the context of what it uses is actually just the file itself. So it is the lowest amount of context available. Don't quote me on that exactly, but it's rewarding people who are still coding, who are still using AI to help them with their code, but ultimately are still coding. And that's what I love about this award. Not only does it look sick, and I want one, but the inspiration or the narrative or the the concept behind this reward is really good. And that's all I have to say about that. I really want one, but truthfully, I'm not. I'm an agentic coder. I see the future of programming obviously as agentic, because and we spoke about this last week, while some people just find agentic coding boring because they're basically turning into a manager, I love it because not only am I getting fulfillment writing code, I'm architecting code and managing code. I'm able to also provide my attention and care on the product. And I've mentioned this in the past, this only works if you're already a solo developer. I would love to work with someone on a product agentically and just see how that works. That's something that's very much missing from my repertoire of knowledge. But I'm dealing with the cards I've been given. I work on my own. I'm trying to become the best agentic coder that there ever was. And so with that, I'm really leaning into rules. I'm really leaning into MCPs. I'm really leaning into tools such as CodeRabbit that review my code, just so I'm a really good agentic programmer. So I'm not actually writing a tremendous amount of code. So I'll never win this award, unfortunately, unless Cursor somehow sees this video and gives me a Cursor tab just for being a good guy then I'll never see one of these the light of day. But I do really, really want one.
This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.